Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I am going to be teaching you some more basics of HTML. A coding language that stands for Hypertext Markup Language. So in the last lesson, I showed you how to make an iframe. It's not here right now. An anchor tag, image, paragraph, and a label. Labels 1 through more. And now I'm going to be teaching you some more stuff. So all of this stuff is going to be in the body. Yeah, in the body, because it's going to be physical. It's going to be on the screen. So let's start off with something called a button. I think you all know what a button is. Button. So we just do that. Slash button. Then right here we put hi. And boom, we have a button that says hi. Now you can do a lot of things with this button. So you can make an ID. And I'm going to make the ID hi. We're going to need that in CSS and JavaScript. And there's one thing, a specific thing I want to talk about. It's called onClick. Click. So, what's going to happen in onClick is, so you make a function. You can name it anything. I'll put it like hi function. But you always need to end it off with this. These two brackets right here. And that is a function you program in JavaScript. But we have none, so right now we're not going to focus on that. But we have our button hi. And so there's an exclamation mark because there's no function hi. But we're going to create that later. And this is our button hi. It will play the function hi, but there is none, so that means onClick means when you click it, that equals hi, which means when you click it, it'll play the function hi. But we don't have a function yet. So next, I want to talk about input. Now, it's one of those like images in iframe where there's not really that much. You don't need to end it. Now, if ID is equal to input, and boom, we have an input we can type in. Type. Boom, we have our input. And yeah, that's it. It's very simple. The input's very simple. Now you can also do something called placeholder. And placeholder means what's going to be the placeholder in this. If I put hi, then boom, in the placeholder it says hi. So for now I'll just put input. So you know, like, and so then boom, we have. So a placeholder is basically, you know, that gray thing that you normally see, that like it could say username in the input that tells you to put your username. You can just write over it, but yeah. So we have input. And so that's a placeholder. And yeah, that's something, you can put anything for the placeholder. Next we have something called a text area, which is very much like an input. Next, we have a text area. And a text area is like an input. I don't know why that's there. Except it's more rectangular, and there's something you can do with it. So you can put an ID right here, and the ID is going to be hi. And something you can do in a text area is called read only. Read only makes it so that you cannot type in it. Yeah. So when you do read only, you can turn it into false to make you be able to type in it, or true to make you not be able to type in it. Why is all of this in the text area? Alright, I finally fixed the text area. I don't know why it was doing that. However, it needs an end to it, or else that would happen. But yeah, now we don't have anything here, and in the text area, we can put stuff here. And boom, we have hi here, and it's only a read only, so we can't do it. Now, you may be wondering, hey, Serious Snake, I don't want all of these to the side. Well, something you can do is called div. So a div basically makes whatever is in the div below whatever is in a different div or not in a div. A div makes it go lower, while a span does the opposite and makes it go side to side. However, you can do div, you can do span, but we're focusing on div right now. And something you can do with div is you can make it have an ID hi. And so you can actually change how it looks in the CSS, which will be in the next coding video. And you can make, if you want the body, you can make the body blue. Or if you give the div an ID and you put in hi, you can make the div blue, which makes everything in it blue. And by the div blue, I mean the background color, which makes the background color blue. So yeah. And so all of this is lower. So yeah. And another tag, there are two more tags I want to show you. The HR and the BR. Now the HR and BR don't need endings. What the HR does, it makes a line wherever it is. So we have the anchor and then we have the div. And that's where it puts the line. Now a BR, on the other hand, I'm going to put it up here. Now, a BR just makes its space a line apart. So it's right here, and it goes lower right here. And yeah, that is all for this intro. That is all for the intro to HTML. And I hope you enjoyed this. See you in the next video. Bye.